everybody, welcome back to the Headbangers Hideout. My name is Tony. If you haven't already, please click subscribe, hit the notification bell because I do upload videos every single day. Now, of course, this is all about 80s glam, 80s heavy metal, hair metal. Sadly, I don't have any more hair. That's okay. But I wanted to mix things up, and a lot of you are requesting some blues guitar tone patches. I got a great one here. This is a blues lead guitar tone. As you already heard in the demo, this is a blues lead. As you can see, I call this blues lead. This was an original preset of the Boss eBand, but it was just okay to This one rocks and kicks ass because I boosted it and tweaked it and made it really good. So this is a blues lead modified guitar tone I'm happy to share with you. And these are all my settings. Real quick, I'm using the Boss eBand JS-10, which has the Boss GT100 effects processor already built into it. Whatever you have, pedals, stop boxes, rack mounts, old software, computer-based software, even the new stuff, the Quad, DSP, Cortex, you want to spend thousands of dollars, that's up to you. You want to have tons of amps and cabs, that's up to you. You have the Fractal Audio ActiveX 8, 1, 2, 3, and then the 4 coming out and all that stuff. That's totally cool. The Boss eBand JS-10 does it all and it blows everything. I always laugh when I see that. The Boss eBand JS-10 blows everybody away because it can do everything that the big boys can do. And what does everyone do? They're at home, playing in the little studios, and that's it. That's all they're doing. That's all we're doing. All right? So the Boss eBand JS-10 has the Boss GT100 effects processor built into it. So it's loaded with effects and presets and so forth. So I'm going to give you the latest blues tone I call blues lead. It's a modified blues lead tone from the preset. I made it better, and I want to share this tone with you. Alright, so look at the screen as you would a clock, and I'll get you there. And if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, leave them below. Let's go ahead and get into it. And we're going to noodle around. Don't mind my playing. This is not about me playing blues. I don't know how to play blues. I don't know any blues. So if I fake it, it's like, it's okay. I'm faking it. You're here for the tone, not for the lesson. There's no lesson here. See, this tone pass can do it all. Alright, like the other tone patch I gave you, the bluesy crunch tone, this is called the blues lead tone. So this is mostly for lead playing. The bluesy crunch is mostly for rhythm, but you can lead. Play some lead with that. On this one, let's get into it. Again, Boss eBand has an amp they call Pro Crunch. It's modeled after the Fender Pro Reverb. Again, we're using the Fender Pro Reverb amp. So it's in the line, the same family line as the Bluesy Crunch. This one is the Bluesy Lead, I think it was. Is that what I called it? Bluesy Lead? Yeah. Alright. And so I'm using a Fender Pro Reverb. And there are my settings. There's my gain and my effect level. That was the bridge pickup. Here is the both pickups. Alright, what's next? Again, this tone does it all. There's my bass, my middle, my treble, and my presence. What's next? This tone is really good. Again, if you don't have this on your screen, it will not affect your tone. My bright is off and my T-comp is at 0 and it's on. You're all, Tony, what is all that? If you don't have it, it won't affect your tone. It just happens to be in the line of my settings, and that's just the default, alright? So I left it alone. See the bottom right? It says off, so we're not going to be using any compressor, so no compressor. Let's get rid of that. Real fast. Now for this tone, bluesy lead, I think I'm using an Ibanez tube screamer. So real fast to get the boost and the gain and the distortion. Let's turn it off really fast. So here it is on the neck pickup, the bluesy lead tone without the Ibanez tube screamer. Not bad, right? And then the neck, the bridge. Let's turn the Ibanez 2 screamer on, because this is where the meat and potatoes is. This tone. Alright, now the settings for the Ibanez 2 screamer. There's my drive, my bottom is at -5, my tone is at 12, and my effect level for the Ibanez 2 screamer is at 55. In your case, it would be what, around 1 o'clock, 12, 1 o'clock. See, that's how you would look at it. Good tone. It's a great lead tone for blues. Alright, what's next? My noise gate, again, right in the middle. I always pretty much keep it at 48, 50, 52. There's my noise gate. There's my threshold. You're in luck. For this tone, I'm using no EQ. See the bottom right? There's no EQ, so we don't need any EQ for this tone. All the oomph and the meat and potatoes is from the Ibanez tube screamer, right? So I'm going to go through the EQ, and it's okay because it's off. We're not using any EQ. Alright, see there, the bottom right, it's also off. We're not using any modulations for this tone. It's just a bluesy lead tone. So no modulations, no chorus plans, nothing. The bottom right says it's off. We're going to keep it off. Alright, now the delay, I'm going to turn it off real fast. Here it is, the bluesy lead without delay. Right now you hear the reverb, but there's no delay. Listen. I like wet, not dry. That's why I always have delay. I modify the delay, make it more jump out. I want the tone to be lively. Let's put the delay on. Alright, Hear that? That's what you want. So the delay time is at 300 milliseconds. My feedback is at 15. My high cut at 8.00. And my effect level is at 60. See the delay? Alright, so I do have delay. One more parameter and we're done. I believe it's going to be reverb. Alright, lastly, there is my reverb. I'm using Hall. You may have a whole bunch of reverb types, so play with your reverb. There's Hall. The type, reverb time 2.0, high cut 2.00, and my effect level is at 48. Ooh, Jimmy, look, Jimmy Page. See, it's a great tone for rhythm and lead, but this is, has nice sustain to get you over the hoop for playing solos. Again, you can't come for me because I don't know any blues licks or phrases. It doesn't matter. We're not here for blues. We're here for the blues tone. Alright, that's it. That is my bluesy lead tone. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, leave them below. You can call it whatever you want to call it. Again, this was the original preset that was not great. I made it better, so now I'm keeping it. So all these new tones that I created, I enhanced the presets to make them better where I can use them. Because basically I had all these presets I never even looked at. I didn't even bother with them because they weren't that great. I had to make all my tones myself. Now I'm revisiting these tones. I'm like, I can make this better. I can make that one better. Let me see if I can make this, and I'm making everything better. I make everything better. Alright, you have any questions, comments, and feedback, leave them below. Thanks everybody for joining me. Thanks all new subscribers. Hope you enjoy these lessons for guitar tones. I'm happy to share all my settings and all my tones with you because everybody wants to sound good. Everybody wants to have fun playing, and if you can sound good, by all means, you know, I'll try to give you the tools. With the Boss eBand JS-10, I can sound good. My playing may not be that good, but I sound good. I'm not sponsored, I'm not endorsed, but I love the Boss eBand, and for me, it's all I need, and I'm happy with it. I mean, obviously when it breaks down, I'll look for another one. But I have 3 right now in front of me, and I mix around whatever I want. Alright, so I'm happy with the Boss eBand because I can create tones and I can sound good. If this can help you sound good with whatever you have, then go ahead. Take my tones, take my settings, it's easy. And that's it, alright? If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, leave them below. I think I've said that 3 times already. Alright, I'm Tony. I'll see you on the next video. Again, we're still doing 80s glam, backing tracks, and guitar tones. But a lot of people are requesting other tones outside of 80s glam, which I'm happy to do because I want to get these tones out there for all of you. And you can just check out my playlist, and I'll just keep adding and adding and adding, alright? I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks, everybody, and have a good one.